Hey guys, here is some garlic that I grew this year in my garden, and I never got around to taking the tops off of a few of these heads, and some of them had some flower pods on top of them when I brought them in that started to dry out, and they formed, not sure if you can see it here real well, but this is the flower head, and you can see those little individual bulbs. Those are called, I'm gonna probably say this wrong, bulbils. And what you can do is you can actually plant those individually. So what that looks like, let me show you. I took some apart and you can see them. They're almost like, they do look like little individual garlic cloves, and you can plant those. And the first year you plant them, they'll grow a single clove, and then you dig those up and replant them, and then the next year you'll actually get a bulb with a lot of different cloves on them. At least that's what I've heard. So I'm gonna give it a try this year and see how that works. I've never grown from bulbils before, but we're gonna give it a try. Usually I just plant a single piece of garlic in the ground, and that's how I grow my garlic every year. And then you get to harvest a full bulb every year. But I wanted to show you elephant garlic that I got in the mail. It is insane. Here is the size of the regular clove, and here is the size of the elephant garlic. I've never grown elephant garlic, so like I was so impressed by the size of this. Now it is open a little on this one, so I'm not sure if that's gonna rot when I put it in the ground, but I'm gonna give it a try. I have a bunch of these, so I'm excited to grow elephant garlic this year. I've never grown it, but we'll plant these in probably the next few days, and I'll take you along.
Let's plant some garlic. I waited way too long to do this, but it'll be fine. Tomorrow is our first frost, and I needed to get this in the ground. So here I am just preparing a little spot that I had cleared out. What you want to do is plant it tip side up with the roots towards the ground. And then you want to plant it, like 3 or 4 inches deep. At least in my area in Pennsylvania, that's what I like to do. Most of the varieties I'm going to plant today are hardneck. I do have a few soft neck varieties that I plant in another section of my garden that I just didn't put in this video. But here I decided that I am going to do what is best practice and move my garlic this year. I've grown my garlic in the same spot for the last few seasons, and that is not recommended. And I've had some issues with some allium bugs. And so here I am just taking, it's about a 12-foot bed, and in the center I am placing all of this garlic. So then my plan would be to plant peppers or some other sort of vegetable around the outside next year. Now's the time to get your garlic in the ground. If you have no other way to source it, go to the grocery store and buy yourself a few bulbs, split them apart and plant it. You won't regret it. Okay, let's plant some bulbils. So what I want to do here is just make some rows. I'm just going to sprinkle these in here because that's what I saw somebody else do, and so that's what I'm going to try to do too. I've never planted bulbils before. So I'm just placing them in this little area, and that's it.